Welcome to yet another exciting edition of Sports Talk here on Atlantic Television Network. On this edition of the program, top players zoom into the Tennis Cup knockout stage. Meanwhile, coming in from the world of athletics, Commonwealth champions, our first Olympic medal in Paris. 3-time, and of course, in football, Nottingham Forest sacked coach Steve Cooper. Details of this and many more when we return from the break.
From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring all the sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on ATN.
Talk here on Atlantic Television Network. How would be a put up? Well, let's get started. We'll start from the world of athletics, and of course, this time around, it has to do with facilities, where Dangote Group and of course, Iran Nigeria Limited are officially ended their post.
This first thing first is to applaud these private companies for coming into our sports. I mean, this is part of the partnership with Sunday Dari. You know, trying to they did. We saw how Dangote Group of company, you know, rehabilitated the Moshood Abiola Stadium, and also took a 2-year plan. And John and yesterday will be very glad seeing the feat that has happened. It's an eye opener, you know, on the need to have a private businesses, companies, the private sector investing in sport, because sports is a recreation, and we shouldn't take things for granted. I'm just impressed that they've been able to maintain it for 2 years. Now, what is the next plan? Now, what is the plan of the federal government or the sports ministry to look into this now? But the biggest challenge some persons will say is, you know, maintenance of our facilities, and that seems to be we do have, and I think that it will be lovely to get to see the scoreboard and the pitch and everything that, you know, have been missing. Just last week, I mean, the group in charge of working towards the training pitch also handed over the training pitch to the sports minister, which shows that that place the facility is over ready now, because if we have a national team assignment, there's no need taking them out. We have the training pitch, we have the main pool, and all geared towards you know, making sure that any team that comes to play there have a lovely atmosphere. So for me, it's good. Football fans, you know, this is part of the culture and entertainment. When you have a scoreboard, you know, it makes you feel at home to get to see what's happening in the field of play and then the pitch itself. So I think that with this now, it will be a
the 55th edition of this Nigeria's oldest tennis competition is lighting up the city of Lagos, and we are now into the knockout stage.
Yeah, the game started on Monday. We talked about it here. We've seen the big names trying to showcase their strength. I know that what happened last year when we saw the upset, you know, getting to see the big guys showcasing, proving their mettle. We have also seen all the big names have qualified to the knockout stage. Anything can happen at this point. We have the likes of Kambi, we have the likes of Feyaye. We also expect that we'll get to see more of the new guys who want to make history in the sands of time. But I mean, hostilities resume today, so in the knockout stages, and it's about playing your best. If you lose at this point, you have nothing to take home. But one thing I believe is that this is not just about the prize to be won. It's also about the rankings. You know, so this is the year-end competition that also places them in the different rankings. So I don't think any player want to take for granted. But the weight has been demarcated from the TARS, which is very important. Unfortunately, fortunately rather, there is no upset because all the big guys are into the second round. So let's see how it will pan out from now.
Talking about big guys for the Olukaya competition reminds me of Adekoke. He's already into the very crucial knockout stage of the competition. Let's go to wrestling, and 3-time Commonwealth champion Odugayo Adekoroye is keen to secure her very first Olympic medal when she makes her third appearance at the Games in Paris next year. Adekoroye, of course, who everybody knows her prowess, is getting ready as well to win yet another medal at the Olympic Games next year.
Yeah, she showed her zeal when she when she qualified for the Paris Olympic back then in September. So, Mikita, the last Olympics, and I think that those challenges that she had in the previous Olympic will also motivate her to say, okay, if she fails to win anything next year, that might just be the end. It all depends because wrestling is about strength, and the more you grow in age, the more the energy and strength reduces naturally. So I think that she has another opportunity to replicate that feat. The Paris Olympic Games is one that she needs to do everything possible to lay her hand on one of the medals. But then it leaves to be seen how she will go about that. But one thing I believe is that Adekore is one of the finest wrestlers. After all, we saw her go very close winning the medal last time before she was ousted out.
Well, wish Dekroye the very best of luck as she prepares to go to the Paris Olympic Games, and we hope this time around she will be able to return back from the Olympics with the medal having failed in 2016 and 2020. Let's go straight now to basketball. And talking about basketball, the biggest from Kenya.